Hi friends, in previous lecture we had studied regarding the extra widening of road. In today's lecture we are going to see the derivation for extra widening of road. So as we had discussed on the horizontal curve, the extra width of pavement is provided for a safe movement of the vehicle. So that extra width provided is called as widening of pavement. As we had also seen this image in which the extra widening of road is shown. Then as we discussed the objective of providing the widening, so for the safe movement and as the vehicles such as car, bus or truck, they had rigid wheelbase and only the front wheel can turn. When vehicle turn to negotiate a horizontal curve, at rear wheels do not follow the same path as that of the front wheel, and the difference or this phenomenon is called as off tracking. Okay, so at low speed or design speed, when no lateral slipping of rear wheels take place, the rear will follow the inner path of the curve as compared with those of the corresponding front wheels. Then at speed higher than the design speed, when super elevation and lateral friction develop, are not fully able to counteract the outward thrust due to the centrifugal force. Means when the vehicle is driven at a higher speed on the curve and the force which are going to be produced, if they are not fully counteracted, then some traverse skidding may occur and rear wheels may take path on the outer side of those traced by the front wheels on horizontal curve. However, this will occur at the higher speed. Okay, then the extra widening of pavement at horizontal curve, it is divided into two parts, that is mechanical widening and psychological widening. So let's see the derivations. As the widening required to account for the off tracking due to the rigidity of wheelbase is called mechanical widening. ओके जैसा हमने देखा था कि फ्रंट व्हील्स ने जो पार्ट ट्रेस किया है दैट path is not followed by the rear wheels, so for that purpose the mechanical widening is provided. Here you can see that front wheels are the part traced by the front wheels is different than the rear wheels. So here you can see in this diagram the WM is shown as it is mechanical widening. Here you can see this mechanical widening. So let's start the derivation. OA is equal to R1, that is equal to radius of the path by traversed by the outer rear wheels, that is in meter. Here you can see R1 as it is shown. Here you can see R1. OA, that OA is equal to R1, it is path traversed by the outer rear wheels. Then OB is equal to R2, that is radius of the path traversed by the outer front wheel. that is also in meter. Here you can see the R2, R2 OB. OB is equal to R2, radius of path traversed by the outer front wheel, that is also in meter. Then R is the mean radius of horizontal curve, that is also in meter. And then Wm is equal to mechanical widening due to off tracking. Here you can see the mechanical widening, W suffix M. Here you can see W suffix M. Then L is the length of wheelbase, that is also in meter. Then from the figure you can see that OC minus OA is equal to OB minus OA. See here, OB minus OA. Here you can see OB minus OA, that is equal to the W suffix M, mechanical widening. Okay, here you can see OC minus OA is equal to OB minus OA, that will be equal to R2 minus R1 is equal to W suffix M, that will be mechanical widening. Then from triangle OAB, OA square is equal to OB square minus BA square. From triangle OAB, OA and B, here you can see that, and by using this Pythagoras theorem we can apply it here. And as we know, OA is equal to R1, OB is equal to R2 and BA is equal to L. Substituting these values, then we get R1 square is equal to R2 square minus L square. But as we know, what is R1? R1 is equal to R2 minus W suffix M. Here you can see, if we subtract R2 minus W suffix M, we will get R1. Okay, because R1 plus W suffix M is equal to R2. Therefore, we get this equation. R1 is equal to R2 minus W suffix M. Substituting value of R1 in equation 1, we will get this equation. Then again simplifying, we will get R1 square. Here we have to use A square minus B square formula, A minus B whole square formula. Okay, A minus B whole square is equal to A square minus twice AB plus B square. Same formula is applied here, that is R2 square minus R minus 2 R2 into W suffix M plus Wm square is equal to R2 square minus L square. So here by simplifying the equation, we will get L square is equal to W suffix M in bracket twice R2 minus W suffix M, and by taking W suffix M common, we will get the equation Wm is equal to L square upon twice R. Here approximately R is the radius of the curve, and this is for the vertical negotiating a horizontal curve along one traffic lane. If the traffic lanes are more than one, so let's consider if there are n traffic lanes as vehicle travel simultaneously, the total mechanical widening required is given by the equation Wm is equal to NL square upon twice R for one or more lane. Then psychological widening. So at the horizontal curve, driver has a tendency to maintain a greater clearance between the vehicles than on straight stretch of road. As when the driver is driving his vehicle on the curve, so there is tendency of driver to maintain a more clearance distance between the vehicles when he is driving on a straight road. जब वो स्ट्रेट रोड से ड्राइव करेगा, सो स्ट्रेट रोड से ज़्यादा जब वो कर्व रोड पे व्हीकल चलाएगा, सो एट दैट टाइम दो व्हीकल्स के बीच में वो और ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस मेंटेन रखेगा, क्लियरेंस डिस्टेंस फॉर इट्स सेफ्टी. So therefore an extra width of pavement is provided for psychological reason, for greater maneuverability of steering at higher speed, and to allow for extra space requirement for the overhangs of vehicle. For this purpose some extra width is provided, so that will be psychological widening. Then the widening is therefore important in pavement with more than one lane. Here the empirical formula has been given by IRC for deciding the additional psychological widening, which is given by W suffix PS, and it will depends on the design speed of vehicle and radius of the curve. ये जो भी हम physical widening provide करेंगे, it will depend upon the speed of vehicle and radius of the curve. So here the psychological widening is given by the following formula: W suffix PS is equal to V upon 9.5 under root R, and the total widening required on horizontal curve is given by the equation. Here both the equations are added and the total widening is given by W suffix E is equal to NL square upon twice R plus V upon 9.5 under root R. Okay, so by this way you can find out the extra widening on horizontal curve. Okay, thank you. If anyone is having any problem, can contact on the given contact number. Thank you very much.